Hey everyone, I'm playing Danger on Deception Island. I'm gonna be like switching off from this game to the next game. Well, like to, you know what I'm talking about. I actually forgot where I left off on this. Hold on. Let me see if I need to talk to Katie about anything. I'm sorry if I sound like I have a cold.
What's up?
I'm so sorry.
See you in a bit. I'll be right here.
It's just, I think my spring allergies are kicking in a little bit early, even though it's February. I mean, the weather is, like, being really weird, so I'm guessing that's the issue. I think we have to go to Whale World. I'm not sure.
Hi, Nancy.
Thanks for your time.
Whales rule!
I was hoping he would say whales rule and, like, something else rules. I'm sorry, I'm so lost. I don't know where I am in this. I should have watched the previous video I made, because I know all these things are set up.
You again?
See you around.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
Hi, Nancy. How's it going?
Okay,
It's been fun talking to you.
I don't want clan
yeah,
chatter
hasn't it,
right
though?
now. Because I set up all the things in here, but the thing is still... I think her checklist is on her laptop. Not sure. I'm so sorry. I sound so sick right now, when really I'm not. I'm just all congested. Journal. Message. Oh! Maybe I'm supposed to call Bess and George. Where's this stupid cell phone?
Hello?
Hey, Bess. It's me.
Hey, how's it going? Grab the phone. It's Nancy. While George picks up, I'm gonna turn down the heat under my roux.
Under your what?
Hey, Nance. So, how's your vacation going?
Fine, except for the fact that just before I arrived, someone vandalized Katie's boat.
What?
Oh, that was an odd what?
Don't worry, we're both fine. The engine of the boat was damaged, but Katie's working on it.
Why would somebody do something like that? Uh-oh. I bet it's got something to do with that orphan killer whale.
You know about that?
Katie told us about the whale when we called to tell her you were on your way. Someone vandalized Katie's boat because of a whale?
Because of Katie's opinion as to what to do with the whale, which she expressed very loudly in front of a lot of people last night.
Katie does have a mouth on her, especially when the subject is marine life. Did they find any
George
fingerprints?
sounds as sick
Katie
as
wouldn't let me
mine.
call the sheriff.
Why not?
She said she was afraid her insurance company would raise her rates.
Well, she doesn't have much money, I can tell you that.
Oh my gosh,
Bess,
George sounds as
is
sick
that
as
supposed
me.
to be smoking like that? Oh no! Darn it!
Darn what?
My roux. It's ruined. Oh no! She wrecked her roux. It's not funny, George. Yes, it is, Bess.
What's a roux?
A carefully heated mixture of flour and butter. I was going to use it to thicken my gumbo.
Did you say gumbo?
Rock shrimp gumbo. It was Chef Sherwood's main dish last night. She's hooked on this cooking show called Feasting for Fitness.
Let
Oh,
me
God.
guess. It's hosted by a guy, and he's very cute.
That happens to be true, but I watch it because I like his philosophy. Eat in moderation and eat only that which is made out of fresh ingredients and cooked with great skill, care, and judgment.
What else have you cooked?
Yeah,
Yesterday
right.
she cooked, or should I say ruined, crepes. They weren't ruined. I mean, you could still eat parts of them.
Oh god.
Anyway, I want to hear what you're doing, Nance.
Jenna Devlin went ballistic when I brought up the subject of Katie and the whale.
What's her problem?
She's convinced that Katie just wants to study the whale, not really help it.
Sounds like a candidate for your suspect list to me.
Suspect list.
You know, Jenna Devlin may have her faults, but being a bad cook isn't one of them.
What kind of stuff does she cook?
She's famous for her clam chowder, which is outstanding.
Well, don't just stand there. Get me the recipe.
Oh my
I'm pretty
gosh.
sure it's a family secret.
Does Jenna own the cafe or just run it?
She inherited it. The place has been in the Devlin family for centuries.
Whoa. Buildings that old are usually haunted, you know. Oh, boy. Here we go. Well, they are.
Holt Scotto caught me poking around the lighthouse and freaked. He all but chased me away with a stick.
Why should he care if you poke around the lighthouse?
Good question. The obvious answer is that he's hiding something.
One should always be suspicious of a suspect. Right.
I can't figure out if
Right.
Andy Jason is friendly for real or if it's because he's basically a salesman.
What does he sell?
Whale watching tours. He keeps trying to talk Katie into selling her company to him and becoming his business partner.
Think he wrecked her boat so she'd have to go into business with him?
Oh my
Could
gosh,
be.
George's voice is
Katie
really
allowed
bugging
to
me.
get right up next to the Orca while he has to stay 300 feet away. He doesn't like that.
I wouldn't trust him, Nan. Once a salesman, always a salesman. Remember my neighbor, Ray Olaf? He was a salesman, but he quit. Yeah, to go to work for a company that repossesses pets when people can't pay their vet bills. She's right. Don't trust him.
I found a letter buried in a box on the beach. It was written by this supposedly crazy woman named Hilda.
What do you mean, supposedly crazy?
Well, I was told that she went a little wacky after her husband died and became a hermit. But her
Oh, I
letter
think I was
actually
listening.
made sense.
What did it say?
She wants me to send her something from the top of the lighthouse in Morse code.
I hate to burst your bubble, but she sounds way wacky to me.
Well, eccentric maybe.
No, we're talking Liberty Bell here, Nance. The woman is cracked. Be careful.
Casey, the maritime librarian, suggested that the SS Whitechapel Dawn may have been smuggling something into the U.S. when it went down.
I don't get why you're so interested in some shipwreck.
I don't know, finding wood from a wreck that shouldn't be producing driftwood? Something's weird, that's all.
I think you should stick to finding out who vandalized Katie's boat. I think you should follow your instincts, even if they do seem totally bizarro.
How are you guys fixed for hints?
We promised Frank and Joe Hardy they could do the honors this time. Yeah, call them. They love it when you ask them for help.
I better get going.
Let's call the
See ya.
Hardy
Hasta la
Boys.
pasta.
Hasta la pasta. Let's call. Wait, hold on. Before we call the Hardy Boys, where's that letter? Okay. So you're supposed to type something here. Let me see what you're supposed to type. I think this is where I left off. I was like going somewhere else. Oh my god, my voice. I am so sorry. Just find the right one. Here we go. Okay, I don't like this music. I don't like this music, sorry. Okay, it goes ask HS
So far, so good.
AJ
I don't know, Chief. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna be talking to.
JD for okay, Nancy, you're really starting to creep me out. Build us
I'm getting there.
gift. Oops. Gift.
Ta-da! Ask HSAJJD for Hilda's gift.
Hulk Sanchez, and I don't know who AJ is. Yeah, let's call the Hardy Boys now. I love the Hardy Boys. And I'm not sure when
Hello?
Hi, Frank. It's Nancy.
Hey, Joe, lock her up and then get to a phone. It's Nancy.
He's locking someone up?
Goldie. She's not a someone, she's a something.
Hey, Nancy. How's life in the Pacific Northwest?
Oh my gosh, Joe has the
someone
same
ransacked
voice.
Katie's boat just before I arrived.
Wow, that's great.
It is?
No, it's not, Joe.
Yes, it is. Not for Katie, of course. I mean for Nancy.
Eh.
She's got a mystery to solve.
She's supposed to be on vacation?
Crime never takes a vacation, Frank.
What was that?
That was Goldie. She's this dog we found. We're waiting for her owner to come get her.
That's nice of you guys.
Well, unfortunately, there's a problem.
She eats a lot and she's not housebroken.
She's as big as an SUV.
Fully loaded.
She's in the garage. I'm upstairs. That's how big her bark is, so you can imagine how big she is.
What kind of dog is she?
Great Dane.
Yikes! How
Oh,
does somebody
God.
go about losing a Great Dane?
Good question.
Enough about us. Let's hear about this case of yours.
Yeah, how does
Andy
someone...
Jason has a boat in a bottle that Katie says was made by a settler in the mid-1800s who would periodically and mysteriously disappear.
Mysteriously?
Whenever this ex-pirate would show up, Benjamin Hawkins, that was the settler's name, he'd vanish for days at a time. Nobody knows where he and his family hid.
I know how he did it.
How he did what?
I know how he got the boat in the bottle.
How?
Can't tell you. Been sworn to secrecy. But I can tell you this. It does not involve any kind of shrinking machine.
To get around on the water in Katie's kayak, I've been using a GPS.
A global positioning system? Cool!
If you have the coordinates for a specific place, you just enter them and it shows up on the display screen, right?
That's right. In fact, I did just that and found a box someone buried on this secluded beach.
You found a geocache. I hear that using GPS units to track down stuff that other people
It's
have hidden
funny
is a
how
hobby
when
for
you
some
call them, they
That
know
sounds
what
cool.
you're doing
Sure
exactly,
does. In
even though you
fact,
don't tell them anyway.
GPS would make a great gift, don't you think, Nancy? For, like, say a big brother to give his little brother for, like, say his upcoming birthday?
That probably depends on the big brother.
and on what the little brother has done for him lately.
Always a catch.
When I was investigating the lighthouse,
Wait, who's older, Frank or Joe? I don't know that.
You think it was an
I
accident?
think
Well, the lighthouse is in pretty
Frank
bad
always
shape,
seemed like
but
the
I can't
older
help but wonder
brother.
Why Holt Scotto has taken such an interest in the
I
place?
don't know.
Maybe he just thinks
I'm not
they're
sure if they're
cool. I know I
twins.
do.
I'm not
Talk
sure
to you later.
exactly.
Be careful.
And have fun.
Be careful and have fun. Yeah, that's always good to do. Alright. Okay, let's go to Holt. Aging. Andy!
You again?
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you something?
So what if she did?
Do you think I could see it?
Tell you what, this chess problem I've been working on is giving me fits. Here,
Oh my
solve it
God.
for me, and I'll let you see what Hilda gave me. Feel free to look at the chess book in my duffel bag if you need help. Let me know when you're through.
It's a poker one. It's funny how he lets us go through his stuff. And that's the combo for the lighthouse. The score. But before we do that, I'm going to go to Andy. I'm so sorry about my voice. I just have a lot of congestion right now, so.
Hi, Nancy.
I understand that Hilda Swenson gave you a present?
She gave me the design I used to create the keychains I give away to everyone who goes on a Whale World Whale Watch. She was quite the graphic artist.
Since I took your whale watching tour, I get a free keychain, right?
Actually, I only give them to paying customers.
What?
Now, why did the term false advertising suddenly pop into my head?
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
Have a good one.
Trend. Wonder what that means.
That wasn't that hard. Okay, now let's solve his puzzle. Okay, just ignore the stuff upstairs. Sorry.